cellophane off the box and just ran. Pointless unboxing, pointless unboxing. Pointless unboxing, pointless unboxing. Bye.
Hello, welcome. Hey, there's no Blu-ray. What's going on? I just want a couple of seconds of your time to ask you if you'd please subscribe. I know a lot of people watch my videos and that's very much appreciated. I'd really like is a few more people to actually subscribe. Maybe tell a friend about the channel and help me out a little bit. I've got a very small channel. I don't really make any money or anything. But hey, maybe if enough of you subscribe and tell other people, I can get my videos monetized by YouTube. You never know, and it would really help me out. And you see these little guys, maybe every once in a while, if you like a video, give me a little thumbs up. And if you really like my stuff, maybe go over to Spotify and check out my podcast, which is called Pointless Podcasting. And I do some other stuff on there, comedy sort of stuff, and talk about films and videos and games and anything I can shake my nerdy stick at, really. Anyway, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Please subscribe. Only costs you a couple of seconds. It don't cost you any money, and I'd really appreciate it. Now, from me to him, bye! Hello, it's Lars von Trier. The Curzon Collection Special. Sorry about the voice, got a bit of a cold at the moment, but I couldn't wait to open this up, get inside and start enjoying the goodies. Now, if you don't know Lars von Trier, I'm pretty sure you probably do. A lot of people hate this guy, some love him. I personally fall into the latter. Don't love every single film he's made, for sure. He can be quite problematic at times, especially when he opens his mouth and starts talking. But his filmmaking is undeniable. I mean, you may not like everything he does, but when he gets it right, oh my God, he's one of the greatest filmmakers there is. Very controversial, likes to test people's levels of endurance and taste, and I, for one, find it quite refreshing. He delves into areas that other people do not want to. Now, I will say this is a collection of his films. It is not entirely complete because it is missing Dancer in the Dark, which I've seen, and I know it is a phenomenal movie. There's no doubt about the filmmaking, and Bjork's performance is fantastic. But personally, I find that film way too depressing, and I'm a fan of melancholia, so that really says something. But that film is just too sad. It's a good film though. I'm not knocking the film. It is a great film. But anyway, enough about what I think about Lars. Let's have a look at this amazing box set that Curzon have put out. This does look phenomenal. Now, it doesn't have the list of the extras on there, but I know there is something like 15 hours worth of extras on there. There's meant to be a ridiculous amount, so we're not going to get into all of that. What I would say is I'm guessing it's going to be Region 2, which is the UK, not the Americas. I'm assuming, but I do not know for sure. Again, it doesn't tell us on the outside there. It does tell you the films that are in there: Element of Crime, Epidemic, Europa, Breaking the Waves, The Idiots, Dogville, Five Obstructions, Mandalay, The Bossville, Antichrist, Melancholia, Nymphomaniac, Director's Cut, Volume 1 and 2, and House of Jack built in there as well. Let's have a little look inside, shall we? I'm not going to use the knife if I can avoid it, because the last thing I want to do is upset this box, because it looks like it's been made with some really rather nice material, if you can see that there. But that, I don't know what to describe that as. It's almost like a cloth sort of material there. It's hard to pick it up on the camera, but I think you might be able to see that there. Very nice indeed. We'll take this little slip off there. Although I would say, I do worry that is going to be a bit of a dust magnet, but it is rather beautiful. So there you go, there's the back. Curzon also put their films out, their Blu-rays, under a label of Artificial Eye. Here in Colchester, we have a Curzon cinema in town. It's rather nice, actually. Pretty good. Okay, now inside here, I'll take this off. I'm being very careful not to break anything. Okay, pull that out, and I believe that is the front. Wow. Now, if you've seen Lars movies, you're going to understand where the art is going with that stuff. Phallic. doesn't even begin to describe a lot of those images. Nature, earth, religion, industry, love, fear, anger, faith, and a lot of the other subject matters we get into with old Lars. Okay, I'm just going to flip that across again, let you get a good look at it. So that's the outer box inside the other outer box, and that is awesome. Really nice. Reminds me a little bit of Asher. Very nice. Okay, so inside that we have 2 more boxes, and we have a book. So here's the book, Musings on Lars von Trier. I'm a massive fan of the what's been described as the Depression trilogy: Antichrist, Melancholia, and Nymphomaniac. I know Nymphomaniac got a lot of flack, but I personally enjoyed it. I think it had a lot to say about depression, about lust, life, our inability to discuss and deal with our own compulsions. But of course it's not perfect, for sure. Antichrist, on the other hand, I would argue is. I think it's one of the best films ever made. But again, I'm getting into what I think. I haven't seen all of his films though, so I'm pretty sure there's a couple of stinkers in there. And like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of Dancer in the Dark, although I respect it for what it is. So there's your booklet. Okay, now I don't know what the order is with these 2, but I'm going to go with this one first. So we've got another box here. Willem Dafoe, one of our greatest actors there. Phenomenal actor. Has he put in a bad role anywhere, ever? And of course, Curzon on the back there. Very nice. I'll open that up. And we have more on the inside. I believe it's just from Nymphomaniac. I'm going to have to move some stuff to the side here. And let's try and lay this out. Oh, Danny Glover. I think he's too old for this shit. Couldn't resist. Okay, we've got a poster. And that's playing on what we've seen on the box there. In poster form. Very nice. Might have to frame that. And what have we got here? Another poster. A reasonable size. It's a little bit smaller, this one. That's rather cool. Okay. Right, so we open up the box. What we get in here. I'll do it in parts actually so you can see it all. So there's the front and the back as you've seen. And we open that up and we have these images. Open it again. And we have that. And then open again. And we got that on that side. And then of course we have the discs on the inside. Now I don't know if they're going to be different under each one. They might have an image. No, they're the same, I believe, under each one. Yeah, they're pretty plain underneath, so I'm not going to take all of them off of there. But obviously these are your discs. your Blu-rays. I think they've been remastered in 3K, some of the films. Now, I've never heard of being remastered in 3K. 2K, yes. 4K, yes. But 3K, you don't generally hear 3K, but apparently that's what they've done. So this is the other box. Very nice. Is that Udo Kid? It would not surprise me. That must be from one of the ones I haven't seen or I've forgotten about. I've got another couple of posters. Oh, no, I think this is The Vow of Chastity. I swear to submit to the following set of rules drawn up and confirmed by Dogme 95. Ah, okay, so this was a group of filmmakers that had agreed that they would only shoot a certain set of films that were in the Dogma style, and they had to adhere to all of these rules. If you've seen some of these films, then you will know about it. Thomas Wittenberg and Lars von Trier. I believe it was mainly those two directors, but obviously everyone else involved had to also stick to this. I'm not going to read them all out to you, but for example, the sound must never be produced apart from the images or vice versa. For example, the camera must be handheld. Any movement or immobility obtainable in the hand is permitted. So it was just a way of constricting and also sort of them being more creative with the terms having to be obeyed at all times. Quite interesting. I guess this is, yeah, this is the idea itself. It's pretty cool that they put that in there. Interesting. Lars von Trier is definitely a provocateur, for sure. There we go, some more artwork there. I think you've seen that. And then one more on this side. And then of course we have the films on the inside. And I believe that's your lot. What a beautiful set. If you haven't seen these films, give them a chance. Don't go out and buy this box set though, because you may be very disappointed. Check out a couple of his films first. I highly recommend you to. Anyway, that's enough for me. Bye!